could survive the slave tunnels and the slave pens. Then there was the 3-month journey on the Middle Passage that one would have had to endure just to make it to these United States of America. And on this slave ship we were packed naked, head to toe, with only the space of our head being able to go from right to left. Imagine with me for a moment, I'm taking y'all somewhere. Imagine with me for a moment having just the space in between your pew. As tall as you are or as short as you are, and the width of the front pew to your pew. For 3 months, unable to move through the rain, through the cold, through the heat of the day. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. The slave ship packed with our naked bodies in the belly of this ship, our bodily fluids running everywhere. Our bodily fluids running from underneath us, and the bodily fluids of our captured brother falling down on us. Stay with me. 3 months we lay motionless, chained to someone who could have been dead or dying and or diseased, trying to figure out how to get the rat, the roaches, and all the disgusting things of life that picked away at your dead and or dying body off of your flesh. Without the ability to move because you were chained one to another, not even having the ability to shoo a rat off your baby's face. Can only imagine the cries to God that there must have been. Beloved people of God, these slave ships were living hell. The slave ships traveled from Africa to the New World. And the Bible helps us understand slavery in biblical times, but to have to conceive it in some of our great-grandparents' times is almost unimaginable. The Middle Passage was so brutal that the sharks along the Atlantic, the Pacific, and all of the oceans connecting Africa to America, the sharks had learned the route and would follow behind the slave ships by the thousands because they understood that it was a constant source of food. So even the bodies of our people never even reached the bottom of the sea. Stay with me, y'all. I don't know about anybody in here, but if you're African living here in America, you got some blood in you that is meant for survival. Beloved people of God, if you're here in this building on this morning, you are here because of the blood, sweat, and tears of someone who endured a whole lot. So I stop by to tell the people of God that ain't no quitting in this room. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause because somebody's grandmother, somebody's great-grandmother was strong enough to survive the Middle Passage. If you in this room on this morning, you got the blood of a slave that had enough power and strength to make it here in the first right now. More than 300 years of ancestral pain you had running through your veins. 300 years of great-grandmother and great-great-granddaddy never quitting and never giving up. 300 years of great-great-great-grandmama sitting on the edge of the boat and could have thrown herself off like everybody else because of the fear of going into this new land. But she said, no, I ain't quit. And then people here in 2011 want to give up and quit because they can't pay their gas and electric bill, want to give up and quit because they lose their job, want to give up and quit because somebody walked out on you. I stopped by to tell the people of God, ain't no quitter. How you gonna quit with the sacrifices that somebody made so that you can be here? Ain't no quitting and giving up. The favor of God is on your life just because you're still here. Tell me about quitting and giving up. No time to quit. It's time for the people of God to draw the strength of their ancestors who never quit, who never gave up. Even as slaves, they didn't quit. They didn't give up. And I stopped by to tell the people of God, just because of what your ancestors endured, you owe them something. You owe them to better yourself. You owe them to get an education. Too many people died so that you could learn when you go dropping out of school. Too many people died so that you could get an education. Too many people sacrificed their lives so that you could go to college. How dare you talk about quit? You won't quit.